I am back, my fellow Weebians, to give you What If Deku has a split personality. Part 1, take 4. And yeah, you might be acting, take 4, what do you mean? Look, the first one was static-ish, really static. You can really hear the background. I didn't like that, so I erased that one. The other one, I kept messing up a lot. Yeah, and I'm freeballing this one, so I messed up a lot. Erase that one. The third one, well, it's not the one I really wanted, so erase that one too. This one, I hope to God take 4. I know it's like third one's the luckiest one, but hope 4 can do the best. Okay. Merry Christmas, my fellow weebs, weebians, otakus, anything weeb nights. Yeah, guys. I don't know what to give you for Christmas. How about a freebie? I'll pick 4 what ifs of your choosing. The winner gets their what if chosen, and for me to do it, I'll make a poll. It would be categorized as, how should I say, this poll will have different categories of what if Deku was this, that, this. But first, after I make the polls, or before I make the polls, I'm gonna put a list down and say what if of your choosing. You'll put your what ifs in the comments. I'll grab it, make a whole poll for it. I know some people are just gonna pick their own polls, but hope to God they pick different polls. We see who'll be the winner and who'll get the top #1 spot to get your what if chosen to be a what if or a new series for 4 episodes long. If you guys want more, you get more. So, enough of that. Oh, and I have a join button. You don't have to join really, but there's options if you want your what ifs. Yeah, that one's like freebies, like, but you have to pay for that stuff. And I don't like people paying for stuff like that. I only have it there because it kind of looks cool. I only have that join button because it kind of looks cool because other what ifers have it. I was like, maybe I give myself with that one too. And yeah, merch. Well, that's a whole different topic. I tried that a long time ago, and yeah, it didn't work out pretty good. Kind of got a copyright claim. But you're not here for this complaining of me ranting and stuff like that. You're here for this god tier what if. So let's begin. So Azuka's gonna start off quirkless, the regular BS like he always has. But Azuka's gonna have a little friend. He had it since he was like 2 or 3 years old. For some reason, it just comes out a little. But it's kind of like an imaginary friend to him. He thought he had an imaginary friend because he always been talking to him in his mind. It was weird, really. And he didn't name him until Bakugo brought up the name Deku. For some reason, this personality, this thing in his head, liked the name, so he called himself that. Deku. He called himself Deku. And Azuka trying to keep explaining that Deku means worthless, and for some reason the personality liked the name worthless Deku. I don't know, kept liking it, but he didn't like when Bakugo said it towards Azuka. That really made him mad. It kept boiling up to him, but Azuka's like, no, he's my best friend. I guess, but you're gonna keep him. You're gonna keep that name for yourself. Just name him. Just tell him to name me that, and I can just take the name for you. I don't like him calling you that. I'd rather be called that than you. You're too pure for this. And he's like, don't worry about it. It's all great. And he's like, I hope so. Best buddies, like a thing with them. So when Izuku became 4, he went to the doctor, and he was diagnosed quirkless. How the world changed on him and how the world flipped him over like a pancake. It just seems like everything that he loved or cherished flipped him off with a fat middle finger. So, arc back to kindergarten. Deku was with his mom taking Deku right now. My mom was taking me to school. I could tell that she was shocked about me being quirkless. I still remember the night. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Izuku. I I can just hear my mom. I can just hear her. But I still can become a hero, right? Sorry, Izuku. I'm sorry. I didn't say nothing. I just ran and left to my room. I cried in my sheets. Why? I didn't want you to say that. I wanted you to say I could become a hero. Why did you do that? Izuku took a deep breath and just fell asleep. And now, after the flashback, I can see in her eyes that she is sad and it's all my fault. I finally arrived at school and get to my seat, but I remember my mother saying goodbye. That sad tone, it still rattles my skull. It's like she knows what's gonna happen. Then a ashy-haired boy approached me. So Deku, what's your quirk? Izuku was trying to find the words to approach this sentence. It was so hard for the little one. He breathes in, breathes out. I don't have. I have one Kachan. Repeat, Izuku. I don't have one Kachan. Ain't no way. Bakugo looks in disgust with a grin. I can't believe I was friends with a quirkless normie like you. And his cronies, his goonies, his gang, his henchmen started to laugh at Izuku. Yeah, what a quirkless loser. Could not be me. Imagine being quirkless. That sucks with a capital S. Dang, Deku. Yeah, you are Deku. Worthless. I'm gonna keep taking that abuse, Izuku. Just leave it alone, Deku. It's okay. I can take it. Just give me that. Give me your body for a second. I'll give him a good pounding, you know? He's like, no, I don't want you to fight him. He's my friend. Why do you keep calling him your friend? It's weird. I don't like it. Well, he is my friend. My best friend, Kachan. No, I'm your friend. He's a villain. He's no villain. You see what he be doing to you? Earth to Deku. You finally got bad shit crazy already? If I was quirkless too, maybe I would have been bad shit crazy. Leave me alone, Bakugo. What did you say? Bakugo, go back to your desk. Yes, Teach. Him and his cronies, his goonies, left. They left back to their seat. Don't worry about him. You got me, kid. Yeah, I do got you. Izuku let a small smile at him. He laughs. Yeah, you got me. They went to recess and we see Izuku go to swings, you know, and that Naruto shit. Wait, no, it was like I don't forget what it was. Sad and Sorrow or something. He was just swinging he was swinging in his seat. He's like, dang, I'm just like Naruto. I can't even do the song. It's been a long time watching Naruto. God, I still like it. It's peak like One Piece and Bleach, even though I didn't watch Bleach yet. I believe Bleach is probably peak. That's my assumption. So, Izuku just sitting on his seat thinking and talking towards his best friend, Deku, in his head. Even though it's kind of fucking weird, it's happening. We see Baku and his cronies approach Izuku. Look at this fucking nerd. He's talking to himself again, or talking in his head. Keeps talking about he has a friend up there. What a fucking loser. Let me get up to this loser. Yo, Deku! Hope I ear raped you guys. Izuku, are you going batshit crazy again? So I have a question. And his crony's like, oh, he's about to say it. Do you still want to be a hero? And Izuku's like, yeah, I want to be a hero. The great. And then we see Bakugo throw an explosion at Izuku's face, and Izuku flies back. It gets hit on the ground. We see his cronies jump and start hitting Izuku. Izuku, don't let them do that to you. Just let me no. Let them do what they want. But Izuku, I said let them do what they want. Maybe if they beat me enough, they'll just forget it. And maybe we could become friends. That's just a pipe dream, Izuku. They're never gonna become your friends. They think you think about them like they're the bottom of the bottom. Bakugo thinks you look down on him. The cronies just follow everything Bakugo says. You need to stop thinking about them and think for yourself. You're too heroic for your own good. Well, that's how I'm going to become a hero. I need a heroic heart. Then if you have a heroic heart, you know that Bakugo's a true villain. No, I can save him. Like every woman ever. You can save a guy. You can't save him. He's trash. Like, come on. While that was happening, he's like, come on, just tell them to stop or call a teacher. No, I'll let them do what they want. Maybe if they hit me hard enough, they'll just forget about me. Dang, Azuka, I can't let you do that to yourself. You're gonna fall into despair. After the beatings, Azuka goes home and patches himself up. He looks in the mirror and he sees Deku. He's like, look, man, if you're gonna keep yourself doing that, you're gonna hurt yourself. Azuka looks in the mirror and he sees his personality talking to him in the mirror. Look, Azuka, they're nothing but just trash. No, Bakugo's not trash. No, look at me. They would just keep beating you up, 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 and I can't let that happen. Okay. It's not because I am you. It's because I see you as a friend. If they keep doing this, I will beat them. But Azuka's like, no, don't do that. Look, it will be sorted out and I promise it will happen. I promise it will stop. So you don't have to do that. Fine. But if this promise don't be made in years to come, I will get vengeance for you. If you like it or not. Yes, Deku. It's okay, Azuka. Don't fear me. Accept me like I accept you. Yeah, I will. Oh, that pipe dream. It's been up to 6th grade, and we see Izuku still getting jumped by Bakugo. For some reason, his friend that he had since he was 5 years old is now gone. He never got a response from him. That was his only friend. We see Bakugo push Deku in the back of the school. Look at this nerd. I can't believe you, of all people, is still trying to go to the hero course. It's really sad, but things have to happen, really. So, I don't want you to go to UA because I want to be the only one from this trash hole to go there. Okay, dang, Deku. Azuku's like, yes. Azuku's getting jumped again. You see how the cronies just laugh at him, throwing stuff at Azuku. So they told Azuku not to move, and they started throwing trash bottles. They made a whole point system: 10 for the head, 20 for the body. Oh no, 20 for the head, 10 for the body, 5 for the arms and legs. He kept just throwing bottles at Azuku, and Azuku just bleeding. He won't even respond. His eyes became dull. Azuku's having flashbacks of the times he talks to him. I told you, if you don't become friends with him in the years to become, I will take your body. For a second, he's like, no, Deku, it's been so long. Shush. I told you that if he doesn't become your friends in the years to come or accept you for who you are, I'll take your body. Looks like it didn't work. Don't worry, I'll give it back to you. And Azuku's like, don't. We see Deku. Finally, he rolls his hands. He moves his fingers. Finally, he can move. He cracks his hands. Azuku gets up, and Bakugo's like, don't move, Shut up, Bakugo. Did you just call me Bakugo? Finally standing up for yourself, huh? Well, I guess it was time for it, huh? Something's off about him. He called me Bakugo, and I know that nerd would never call me that. So, You're gonna finally stand up for yourself. It's been long, has it? Well, Azuku is in my head right now, banging for me to get, banging for him to get control. Well, I can't give it to him right now. For everything you've done to him, I'll do it to you twice as hard. Don't do it! Don't do it! Daddy, shut up. You know the consequences to that promise. I was building up strength to take over your body. For a second, of course. I'm not gonna have it permanently. I only take it when you're seriously in danger, okay? Now, Bakugo, you made a whole fucking game just to hurt him, and it makes me mad. Oh, look it here. Looks like the Deku's finally having a second wind of life. So, this ass whooping will be easy, huh? Bakugo, you're dead. Guys, I don't feel like fighting him. You guys go first. One of his cronies got up. You know, he has long fingers. He's like, fine. It's Deku. You're about to get your ass beat. You're about to get your ass beat. He throws a punch. Deku dodges it. Deku gets flashbacks. All the things you've done with your hands. Slapped me, punched me, pulled my hair. Now it's time for you to feel it twice as hard. We see the crony throw a punch. Azuku dodges it and hits him in the neck. He grabs himself in the neck. He's like, we see Azuku grabs his jaw and dislocates that shit. He's like, my jaw. Azuku grabs him by the eyes, or he pokes his eyes, and now he's holding his jaw and his eyes. Azuku grabs him by the head and slams it towards the ground. He looks at them. He does that Yujiro pose and shit like that. I finally get my revenge. Or get Azuku's revenge. He's too of a piss boy to fight back, but the heart of a hero. It makes me mad. Baku's like, the fuck are you talking about? Crony, get him! Other crony runs towards Azuku. He throws a kick. Azuku grabs his kick and throws him towards the ground. The crony falls to the ground. He looks up. He sees Azuku stomp the shit out of his face. His teeth battered, my dude. And Azuku's just kicking him, not even letting go. Now he's knocked out. We see Azuku grabs a crowbar. So Bakugo, he starts spinning it. I finally get a chance to beat your ass. Azuku grabs that crowbar. Not crowbar. My bad. A pipe. He grabs a pipe, not a crowbar. That shit will fucking kill my dude, but yeah. He grabs the pipe. Bakugo's like, you really think you can defeat me? Those losers are not even strong enough to even touch me. I guess. But don't worry about that, Bakugo. Because unlike your cronies, I know everything about you. And Azuku pulls out a lighter. And he goes to his bag, he grabs hairspray, puts it in his pocket. And he's like, oh, a lighter. What are you gonna do? Use your father's quirk? That. When you use your father's quirk, yeah. Bakugo says, and he was like, "What did you talk?" I mean, Bakugo's, Duke. My bad, guys. I got a little thing in my throat. It's hurting. Deku, what do you mean by that? He was like, well, like your dear old daddy that left you. His quirk was fire breathing. If you forgot. Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? Don't worry about that. Azuku had a plan in mind. Azuku grabs his pipe and starts running towards Bakugo. Bakugo throws explosions. Azuku's dodging it. He hits Bakugo in the leg. Azuku's plan is to make Bakugo sweat a lot, but not only in his palms, his face too, his body. So Azuku's dodging explosions, but you notice Bakugo's in a whole nother league of fighting. This dude trained a lot. I have zero training, so I'm using brute force. I'm holding nothing back, unlike these cronies. They're holding back. We see Bakugo throwing explosion by explosions. Bakugo does not hold back, but I got this. While Bakugo is still having his knee injury that Azuku piped up, Bakugo's still throwing explosion at him. He's running around, but Azuku gets punched in the gut, and Bakugo grabs him by the head and slams it towards the ground and starts pummeling. But Azuku's blocking himself. Azuku's like, it's a great chance. He's working up a sweat. Just 5 more punches. 1, too. You're truly weak, Deku. You really thought you could just beat my cronies, but you think you can beat me? You're gonna die. Throwing punch by punch by punch by punch. That's 4. One more punch hits. Izuku kicks off of Bakugo. He grabs that lighter and grabs the hairspray he has in his pocket. He goes towards Bakugo. Bakugo is running towards him. Izuku pulls out the lighter, flicks it, go, boom. Izuku says, and he sprays the bottle. It hits Bakugo. His whole body explodes. Don't worry, Bakugo's not gonna hit the bucket yet, but Bakugo's like, he's just like standing with smoke covering his whole body. After the explosion, Izuku just looks at him. Izuku just falls down a little, or Deku falls down. He looks at Bakugo. Bakugo passes out with his eyes rolled up in his head. Deku just looks at Bakugo. He goes up to him to see if he's breathing or not. Deku grabs his phone and puts it towards Bakugo's face. And he looks at his phone. Looks like I see some looks like he is breathing, Izuku says. Izuku grabs the pipe and starts battering at Bakugo's body. You really think just because you're knocked out, I will leave you? That he's just hitting Bakugo up and shit like that. He busted Bakugo's legs and his knees and caps. He sees the other cronies and he does the same. Well, this is what you get, huh? Izuku's just crying in his head. Like, why? You don't have to hurt him. Deku, I told you, if you're not going to make him your friend in the years to come, something was bound to happen. And this is the outcome. At least you got years of your torment until one day. Let's go. Izuku grabs his bags and he leaves. Bakugo wakes up, his body hurts, he gets healed and stuff like that. His cronies gets healed and now he's walking. He's mad. He just lost to a reckless normie who didn't even have a friction of power. Oh, he is mad. So Deku, he's now just walking, and he meets All Might. He does the same thing with All Might, almost like, yes, I'm here. But sludge villain accident and stuff like that. And Izuku gets All Might's quirk, and he's telling everything. Or Izuku was doing the training, and he was talking about his friend in his head. He thought that Izuku was fucking batshit crazy for a second, All Might thought, but then he releases him, and he can just sense an aura around Izuku when he releases Deku. He's like, so this is the young Deku you speak of. Yeah, I'm Deku, and you're All Might, right? Izuku's fond about you. Don't worry, I'm not a villain, but I won't hold back. What do you mean, young Deku? Well, like Izuku over here, he's the heroic type, the good, the golden boy, But in other cases, I'm the villain-ish thing. Not villain, but more like vigilante. If I have to do something, I have to do it, and if it breaks laws, well, it breaks the law. Don't worry, I won't control Izuku like that, but if I see Izuku very in trouble, I will take over his body, and I will beat anyone who comes across him, And almost like, yes, what did I got myself into? So you're the different personalities Izuku been talking so much about. Yeah, I'm him. Get used to it. Just get used to it. Almost like, okay, young Deku, could you bring Izuku back? He's like, yeah, peace, All Might. With a smile on his face. Izuku gets back, he's like, so, how's the talk? He's like, it's a young, strong? And Izuku's like, yeah, his personality still is. I'm wondering. His personality is very confident, and he's a natural born leader. Just, he goes a little too hard on people, And our personalities might mix a little when I kind of get angry. And Almighty's like, yes, young Midoriya, I understand. And this could be a new thing. He can be there for press conference, and he could help you a lot. I believe so. Trying to find a good way to use his other personality. uh Deku is happy that, or Izuku is happy that he likes Deku. You know, he's there to protect Izuku. That's all that he cares about. So after the training, Izuku gets shredded as fuck, and Deku, he likes Izuku when he's shredded as fuck. Not like that, guys. That means he gets more strength to pummel Bakugo down if he tries him. Because after that fight, Izuku knows that, or Deku knows that Bakugo was a little too strong, so he had to find out a plan. Even though Deku is way stronger, or not, Izuku is very smarter than Deku. Deku is more like the brute force, you know, but he still could figure out plans. Kind of intelligent and kind of intelligent. He's like Bakugo smarts, but Izuku's in a whole level of smartness, you know, big brain activity. Well, that's happening. Izuku gets the quirk, and we see Izuku destroy, you know, robots and stuff. No, not destroy robots. My bad. You know, doing his thing, and he's scared that he's about to lose, so he releases Deku. Deku, he had a whole frantic. He noticed that he can't use Izuku's quirk properly. It might just blow off of his hands. But he understands what All Might said. So he grabs a pipe he finds on the floor and he starts bashing it easily. He's smiling while doing it. Nezu takes notice to this boy that he has a spunk to him. He starts saving people too. There's this one girl, this other guy, you know, he's been saving people and stuff like that. After doing all that, he's like, take control, Izuku. He lays back. Izuku got a good 25 points. Not that much, guys, okay? He doesn't got that much. But that's enough. Like 25 points, it's good, like class 1C, class 1B. But then we see the girl that was helping Izuku for a second, that Deku was teasing Izuku about, was trapped. So Izuku, as heroic he is, he starts running towards this Mochi girl. He runs. He's like, "Are you okay?" And then he sees a 0 pointer just pop out of nowhere in the corner. Izuku just looked, and Deku's like, "Calm down, protect the girl. You don't know, maybe it can be your future girlfriend." Stop that! She only saved me because I was falling. It's just her heroics, you know. She is going to hero school. Okay. Off track, dude. Get to saving her. That 0 pointer is coming in. Too close, Deku says. Very, very close. There's no time to save her. Get your ass out of there. And Zuko's like, no, I can't leave her. Leave her, man. There's more girls in the sea. He's like, come on. We have to use the quirk. That could shot off your body and kill you. But fine, I guess. Let me see what I can do. Okay. Let's see. Ome was not very specific about his quirk, but we could, in like seconds, you know, he is having that anime talk with Deku. Let's see. His quirk is like microwave. What the fuck his quirk does? His quirk is a His quirk's like what was it? Stock absorption. Stock absorption. Okay. Yeah, use the whole thing around your body, and Izuku does that. I'm giving Izuku a little fast track, you know what I mean? Like, as he uses it around his body and he jumps towards the 0 pointer. His leg's not broken yet, because it looks like Deku is you know, protecting Izuku in a way. It looks like he's carrying the legs while Izuku's carrying the torso up. So we see Izuku jump, and we see Izuku wind his hand back. He throws his punch, destroys the 0 pointer. It looks like Izuku's arm is all battered and exploded. And we see his legs is kind of hurt. It's like hurting real bad. It's like kind of fractures around. Izuku knows he's not going to make it down. He's like, Deku's like, well, nice knowing you. You know, I'm kind of happy that we died beating a Bakugo. You mean you die? We're going to die and you were the one that beat a Bakugo. But I can't. We're All Might's successor. You're right. We are. Dang it. Okay, let me take control. I think I have an idea. Okay. Finally, let's go. Deku uses his other arm. He looks down. He charges one for all in his finger. Hope this works. He hits the ground and he flies a little up. Not too much, like 10 feet in the air, and falls back down and hits the ground. Before he hits the ground, we see Uraraka kind of helping away. And we see Deku like, oh, wow, she is cute. I mean, oh, he kind of said it out loud, too. Oh, wow, you're kind of cute. And she's like, what? And Azuku takes control. I mean, Azuku just helping us up. And then Azuku falls down. Recovery Girl comes and kisses him and kisses Uraraka. And Uraraka's like, thank you for saving me back there. And Deku's like, no, Azuka's like, Deku's like, okay, let me just take control first. Like, anyways, like, what? Yeah, it's my bad, you know. I shouldn't put you in danger, and I should have taken care of it much easier. Didn't want you to move so much with your pretty face and all. And she's like, I mean, you know, blushing a little, and Azuka's like, what are you doing? Flirting, of course. You need to learn that, kid. I mean, not kid. He doesn't say kid. You're the same age. You need to learn that, Azuku. So, it's great to meet you. I hope we can become friends. She's like, yeah, I hope we can become friends. Wait. She grabs into her notebook, grabs a pen and a pencil. She writes down, this is my phone number, and thank you for saving me again. Azuku grabs it, or Deku grabs it. He's like, thank you. I'll call you later. Winks at her. She leaves. She giggles a little and leaves. And Azuku takes control. Like, wow, you are the master. You got me a girl's phone number? You could have done that a long time ago. He's like, well, I told you I was not going to come back till you become friends with Bakugo. Like, you need to learn that, you know? And Azuka's like, I could have had a girlfriend a long time ago, but I wanted to become a hero, so girlfriend was off the limits. At least you got a friend, and she kind of likes you. Kudos. Your face and all. And he's like, yeah, you really are a true friend. Technically, we're not friends. He's like, what? We're not? Because I'm you. We can't be friends. You're basically talking to a blank slate of yourself. I mean, we talk in the mirrors. I kind of look different with a suit on. I don't know. I could basically design who I am. But yeah, so I am your friend in a way, but kind of weird. People notice that you're talking to yourself. It would just come in a way. And it's like, yeah, this is getting weird right now. Let's go home. So Deku got 25 points for combat. Got a girl's phone number. And we got a money to get this money. 1A. Yeah, boy. We get back home. And Inko's like, oh my god, maybe we left home, oh my god. And Zuko's like, oh mom, yeah, I did great, real great. And Deku's like, yeah, did all the work. And Zuko's like, I'm so sorry, I'm really sorry. Bowing and stuff like that. And Inko's like, why are you bowing to yourself? And Zuko's like, no reason, mom. Sometimes you freak me out, Zuko. But you're my baby. He starts kissing Zuko in the face. I love mom, Deku says. We get Zuko in the room, and he pulls up his mirror and stuff like that. So, this is gonna take a week to get the papers, and yeah, it takes a whole week. Zuko's just playing with his, let's just say, Nintendo. He wish he had a second player, but who's gonna play with? He can't play with his. Well, I was about to say something fucking weird. I was like, you can't play with himself. Like, it kind of sounds like never mind, guys. But yeah, we see Azuku wait, his mom busting the door. Azuku, your letter came. And she's all stuttering, stuff like that. Azuku's like, don't worry, mom, let me see that. Boop, grabs it. We see All Might. Yes, young Midoriya, you made it to an A. That's my successor right there. And Deku's like, yep, your successor. I can't believe you still bagged All Might. Not like that. You bagged All Might as being his successor. Like, how? I didn't do control of that. Like, you lucky you're getting a quirk of the strongest person in the world, except behind Stars and Stripes, but strongest person in the world. And Azuka's like, what do you mean? All Might stronger than Star Strike. Oh yeah. Yeah. The person that can create things out of thin air by just saying New World Order, like come on. No, and they start having a fight for a second. And then All Might interrupted their conversation. You came first place. Just 1 point above your childhood best friend Bakugo. And Azuka looks and it shows his hero points and his combat points. We see Azuka smile. I'm made for place. We see Deku smile. We beat Bakugo? And Azuka's like, that's the only thing you think about? Deku's like, yep, that's the only thing I really think about. Good luck trying to sway me, you know. We see Azuka go back. And we wake up. He pulls up his things. His mother knows about Deku. Azuka talked about him, and they changed personalities for a second. To Inko, she basically has two sons in her eyes, just twins. We see Deku wake up. He takes control of Azuka's body because Azuka oversleeps a lot. We see Deku wakes up. He brushes his teeth and everything. He gets up, and Inko's like, Azuka or Deku? And Deku, hey mom. He grabs down. He grabs cereal. I'm gonna go to UA and wake up Azuka. My mind, basically. So she knows about Deku and Azuka thing happening. He opens the door and leaves, and he wakes up Azuka. Hey, it's your time to go. And Azuka's like, oh my god, am I late? No, don't worry. I woke you. I did all the things for you. We're leaving. And that Uraraka girl, don't worry, bro. I'm about to get you laid. Azuka's like, what? Laid? What do you mean by that? It's like, don't worry about it. Well, Azuka takes control, goes to UA. Walking in, we see Azuka there. We see Uraraka goes to Azuka. She blushing a little, walks up to Azuka, and Deku's like, let me do this. Hey, Uraraka. Yo, what did that quirk do? We see Bakugo come in and just pushes her away. You damn Deku. If you didn't get that reference, quirk, dude. If you get that reference, you gotta unsubscribe, like in Long Beach Grizzy. But yeah, we see Azuka, like, bro, I was getting some, and he's like, Azuka, how dare you get first place? That was supposed to be me. Well, when one day you get mad winnings like me and not explode in a fight like you won't understand why I'm better. Now, I'm sorry, Bakugo. What's this split personality bullshit? You keep changing, and I don't like it. Sorry about that. He walks to his desk. Bakugo walks to his desk, pouting and bullshit like that, being a little biatch. We see Aizawa talking. He's like, okay, guys. You guys woke me up from my slumber for being so loud. You know what that means, right? What, sir? We're gonna estimate your quirks, okay? Yes, Aizawa sensei. He grabs in his bag and throws clothes at them. Go to the lockers and do that. Well, they're doing that. We see you suddenly go to the locker. We see when that's like, guys, come over here. Look, the predecessors of our old class has left us a holy grail. He opens it and he sees a hole, and Deku's like, don't mind if I do. And Azuka's like, don't do that. We're not perverts like him, that Mineta kid. Ooh, Azuka, you taking charge right now? I understand, I'm pretty pervy in a way, but I know how to get women. It's so easy. Azuka's like, it's not that easy. Yes, it is. You just think too, you don't think too highly of yourself like I do. We're good looking. You don't understand that. You think you're plain because Bakugo keeps saying that. We hear Bakugo, hey yo, plain. Hey yo, plain plate. What are you looking at? And Deku's like, see, that's why. Azuka's like, oh, okay, Deku. And they get his clothes on. They leave like that. They leave outside. Oh, and before that, they plug up the hole the girl's talking about. We see Azuka outside with his friends, or we see Azuka outside with with Uraraka, all his friends like that. Uraraka, Deku went out and starts talking to Uraraka, but he told Deku to take some pointers right now. I'm gonna show you how it's done. Hey Uraraka, how you doing? We see him like, oh, hey Deku. She curling up his hair. She curling up her hair like that, you know, twisting her hair. So it's great to see you. So your quirk is 0 gravity, right? I wonder what you could do with that quirk. The many positions, Suzuki says. And she's like, what do you mean by that? She laughs and it's like, nothing. I don't mean nothing by that. And she's like, oh, okay. She's like, you see how easy this is, Deku? Was that sexual innuendo? Izuku says. Well, and Deku's like, yeah. I'll text you later. Right. We see Denki like taking notes while Mana is doing that too. Deku, aren't you that awkward kid Baku he's talking about? Yeah, he thinks nothing about that. It's nothing. Really, it's nothing. Just don't listen to him. He's just mad. You want to see a picture of his mom? And he's like, yes, I do, Denki says. Izuku pulls up his phone and shows a picture. Yo, Baku, your mom's smoking, Denki says. No, Mineta said that. Baku's like, what did you say? Mineta's like, nothing. Yeah, you better. For knock your ass out. And all that's happening. The other girls just notice how Deku's like kind of cute. So they kind of approach Izuku a little. This is not a harem, guys. You know I hate harems. So if you like harems, then go to like some other What If channel. But yeah, well that's happening. Those girls were looking at Izuku. Ashido, on the other hand, was looking at Izuku. She's like, ooh, this kid can flirt. You see how smooth he been talking to a rock? Yeah, I just noticed that too. Poppy's like, Ribbit, he is really good too. His flirting is outstanding. I thought he was nervous. That's what Bakugo kept telling. Yeah, and he's always gonna be nervous, you fucking quirkless normie. Bakugo chimes in. Izuku finally gets his chance out. He's like, oh yeah, guys. And Uraraka finds this Izuku more cuter for some reason. She likes this Izuku a lot. Kind of heroic version. So we see Bakugo throw the ball. We see Izuku gets to the ball. He does the thing. Aizawa's like, nope. You can't do that, my friend. Erases his power. He's like, you really think you're gonna bust up your arm again and you need a recovery girl to help him? You will never become a hero if you keep doing that. You know that, right? And Izuku's like, yes, Aizawa sensei. And Deku's like, I don't like him. He keeps talking. He's like, he's our teacher. Yeah, and you know what your teacher did before you? He ignored you while Bakugo beat you up. So we're not letting that happen again. It's like, what do you mean? Izuku takes over. Yeah, and so what? This is an attitude. What did you say to me? Yeah, and so what? If I break my arms, I'll just break my other one. If I have to break my legs, I'll break it. If I have to break my neck and break my fingers to save someone, I will. That's how strong my determination is to save people. And you'll understand it. If I have to break every bone in my body just to save one person, I will do it in a heartbeat. So do you understand, Aizawa? Eraserhead. It's like, how does he know my hero name? Understand that I will become a hero and I will figure a way not to break my bones. But if I have to in the meanwhile to save someone, I will. This kind of makes Uraraka wet. I'm like, I just thought like that. But shit. She's like, ooh, is it getting hot here, girls? I don't know about that. Momo pulls out a fan. It is getting pretty hot. Ashido's like, I'm not saying really. And Brother's little girl's like, wow, I wish she can see me visible because I want to get in. Ruka's like, nope, me first. I talk to him first. And yeah, Aizawa's like, this kid has so much spunk. Kind of reminds me of All Might. Fine. Do it if you want to. I don't care. Izuku's talking to Deku. He's right though. We'd be a liability if we broke our arms. He's like, yeah, I just didn't want to say that. So, you got a plan? I do. Let me take over. Azuki grabs the ball. He's like, I'll pull with, my bad. I'll do what you did. One for all, one finger. Smash! Such a weird way. I was trying to do smash. Smash! Azuki throws his hands. It breaks his finger, you know. It goes out to the atmosphere and stuff like that, you know. Nothing too big, nothing too big. So after Azuki did that, he finished up the thing. He got like 4th place in this one. And yeah, we finally get to the was it heroes versus a villain arc. We see Izuku and Deku singing his, or we just see Izuku talking to Deku in his mind, and they're still trying to get the conversation about how about Baraka. Like, you're like, yeah, guys, so Deku, how do I even talk to girls? Look, I got you some pointers. I can help you out. So you have to be confident, smooth with your words. You have to look her directly in her eyes. Don't look anywhere down. Only check her out when she wants you to check her out for some reason like that. But get contact. Don't stutter. Repeat. Don't stutter. See, they don't think you're confident if you stutter and fuck up, basically. Sometimes be nice, but sometimes be a little hard. Not too bad. You know, it's how it is. Just be confident, okay? I'm not really confident. Yeah, I know Bakugo humbled your ass a lot, but I'm here to unhumble you. So, we see Deku talking to, you know, Izuku and stuff like that, and then we see All Might busted door in his middle age outfit. He's talking to the whole class about, oh, this, that to the third, or some bullshit like that. He's like about, oh, hero, get your things up. But in this one, Izuku has a different outfit. He kind of pimp it, no cap, in this one. He has a Deku's perspective. He tells him, get rid of the bunny ears. That's trash. Cape, yes. We kind of bulky, so it's good. Let's see, upgrade your gloves. I know mom gave us that. I didn't give a fuck. When you're sleeping, I assigned us a new outfit. We're just gonna place that in the corner. I don't want our mom's outfit to be destroyed. So yeah, and that's kind of the budget. So I just ordered a new one for us for the support department. That maid girl though, she knows how to do work. And she's like, what do you mean? Or are you talking to? Are you talking to another girl? Kind of. She's very spunky, very touched. Kind of got me a little kind of got me a little hots for her too. She is very developed, if you know what I mean. He's like, don't talk about hot to me like that. Or don't talk about the pink girl from support department. Yeah, I guess. So after their talk, Izuku comes out with a better outfit, way better. He has a cape, yellow of course. Yeah, yellow. You know, he has that Superman outfit. You can see his face and everything, but just green stripes down. Not stripes. Dang, I don't know what to put. You guys in the comments. He has no mask. He has a cape and his gloves are bigger, and he's wearing the regular red shoes. He basically had the Superman outfit, but without the S on it. Everyone's looking at Azuki like, whoa, why you have a cape? It's like, no reason, I just think it was cool. And Deku's like, yeah, better than cool. So they pull out the things. Izuku, Uraka, Bakugo, Ida, that's the route to the third. Okay, and they're done with that. So we finally get to the challenge. We see Izuku become a hero while Bakugo is a villain. They're protecting the bomb. Ida's talking about, I'm gonna save the bomb. You gotta go out. Izuku walks in. He's like, Deku, you like fighting Bakugo. Should I give you a chance? And Deku's like, no, you have to fight him. I can't keep fighting your battles for you. Only when he keeps going out of hand, then I'll beat his ass, okay? If he does something to kill you, then I'm going straight towards it. And Izuku's like, yeah, you got this. Or I got this. Something to get me riled up, Yeah. So Zuyu gets in and he tells Uraka to go upstairs to find the bomb. We see Bakugo come out of nowhere. Zuyu does his slam and tells him, I'm not gonna be the same Deku that you always think." And he's like, "You damn nerd." They're fighting. Zuyu's getting a couple hits in. Bakugo's getting a couple hits in. And yeah, you know how it is. It's prop work. He's just dropping him like it was easy. But for a second, Zuyu slipped, and then we see a bomb. Or not a bomb really, but we see Zuyu pull out a grenade thingy. No, Bakugo pulls out one of his bomb things. He was like, "Die, Deku!" His gauntlet, and he shoots out explosions. We see Zuyu doesn't know what to do in this situation. It's like we see Deku take over. "I got this." Deku puts his fingers in it. 100%. Flick. Deku throws the flick and it hits the explosion and pushes it back. We see the air get out, and we see Deku. We see Deku. And Bakugo can tell this is a different Izuku. He looks mad. Bakugo kind of stumbles in his presence. It's like bloodlust. We see Izuku smile, or Deku smile. "Gotcha. You tried to kill me." He starts walking towards Bakugo. He cracks his fingers. "Do you want the same beating that I gave you last time? I'm corked up now, so I'm gonna kick your ass." Bakugo's like, "Oh yeah? Having corked doesn't mean nothing. Just think about it. If I beat your ass corkless, I'm gonna beat your ass with a cork harder." It's like, that's kind of gay, but I'm about to beat your ass anyway, and starts running towards Izuku. Izuku just smiles, or Deku smiles. Bakugo throws an explosion. Izuku grabs him by the arms. He pins him to the ground. He looks at Bakugo. I wonder the feeling or the screams you'll pull out if I break it," he says. He breaks Bakugo's arm when he was pinned in the ground. Bakugo screams. Izuku takes out one of his gauntlets. "So, is this the explosion thing that you're talking about?" Now I'm like, "Oh no, Deku's out." Young Midoriya, don't do that right in his face. That almost killed you. Imagine what it'll do to him." "You're right, All Might. I'm better than that." He throws the gauntlet down. Bakugo gets up. It jumps back. He grabs his arm and relocates it. He breathes in. "I have to use my special technique. I was only gonna use this in sports festival, but it looks like I need to do it now." He jumps and he does the Hauser impact indoors. "Oh, you bastard." Izuku grabs his whole arm. "It's time for you to feel it. The true power I possess," Deku says. He throws the Hauser impact, and Izuku throws his punch. The punch obliterates the Hauser impacts and obliterates Bakugo. Bakugo flies out the building. He hits the other building, and now he's knocked out. Izuku's arm is now broken fully. He's like, "Damn, I heard I can't be destroying this building." "Uraka, you found the bomb?" "Yeah, but I need help." Okay. Izuku's about to stumble. Dang, he really put me in an inch. Looks like the rubble did hit my body when he used that Hauser impact. I do have burns on me. Izuku, you take over. "Okay, I'll take over." So Izuku takes over. He does his little plan that he does in canon. He throws his how should I say, fist up. It does, the regular explosions. They pass. Bakugo's fully knocked out. Dunzo, my dude. Never coming back after that. That's all you need to know. Bakugo is fully gone. Gee, bro. Like, stuff like that. So, you know how it is. Ochako sees, she walks with Deku to the infirmary room. And, yeah. We see it happen. Well, that was happening. Bakugo got his ass in the infirmary room too, and now he's ass crying. Like, he dead ass crying right now. He dead ass like tearing up and shit like that. How do I lose again to him? He's weaker than me. He's pathetic. I can't be losing like that. That damn Deku. We see Zuko in the other thing with Ochako. Ochako fell asleep. We see Zuko hearing Bakugo say that. Bakugo. Deku, don't talk to me. Be quiet. Look, you have to understand this one thing and one thing only. The person that beat your ass isn't Izuku. It's Deku, okay? It's like, what are you talking about? Look, after my mom figured out about this thing about me, I was diagnosed with split personality disorder. Or, I have a split personality. So, the one that keeps kicking your ass isn't Izuku. Okay? So don't beat yourself over it, because I'm gonna be the one that's gonna beat the fuck out of you. So stay there and stop crying, because my girl right now is sleeping, and I don't like you crying over her sleep schedule on my lap. Deku says, and then Izuku gets back. He's like, don't listen to him, Bakugo. I mean, don't listen to him, Kachan. So you do have a split personality disorder, huh? Well, and you got weirder in the day, huh? Weirder, and weirder. You know that? Weirder. Yeah. But fine. At least I know it's not you, Izuku. And it's someone much better than you. Hey. But Deku took back at the body. Look, Bakugo. Just remember this one thing. I am him. We are the same person. I'm just confident. That's the only thing that's different towards me. So if you keep talking, I'm gonna shut it for you. Deku gets a little tick mark in his head. Baku's like, fine, you loser. But don't be a little bitch, you know that? He laughs. Recover Girl's like, are you done already? Are you done already? Dang whippersnappers. Fine, here's your kisses. Mwah, mwah. But if you keep fighting, I will hit you with my cane. You know, old people stuff. And he's like, yes, Recovery Girl. Baku's like, whatever, hag. Just drop dead already. He gets hit in the cane. Yeah. I told you that, you whippersnappers. You know, I'm gonna keep saying whippersnappers for old people. I'm gonna do it for Deku. Oh, not Deku. I'm gonna do it for Gran Torino. Her and probably Nana if she's an old person. I'm playing now. Nana's like hot as fuck. Not could. Wait. What was it about? Not. Okay. But yeah, we see Izuku, right? He's talking to. We see not Izuku. We see Uraka waking up. Izuku, I'm so sorry. How she's saying that because Uraka was sleeping on his lap. Don't worry about that. Deku takes over. So if we did great and successful, do you want to hang out later? And she's like, like a date? And he's like, yeah, like a date. You say that. Actually, nah, I want it to be a date. And she's like, okay. Oh my god, Zuko's asking me on a date. Yeah, see you later. He winks out. He finally gets up. He grabs her chin. He winks and then he leaves. He didn't kiss her because it's not ready yet. And she's like blushing as fuck. She's like, oh my god, he almost kissed me. We see Azuki's like, oh, you want to roll Choco off on a date? And he's like, yeah, you know. And I'm not going to be in this date. So I'm letting you have your time with Uraka. Wait, what? You just asked her on a date and you're not going to take her out? No, you're going to take her out. See, I'm technically you, so it's working out properly. And you have to work on your talking skills anyway, Izuku. So just get this one thing right and we're good, okay? We're peachy. Great, okay. He's like, okay. We see Izuku get home and he goes on his phone and it shows Uraka talking, or it says Uraka's like, I can't wait for a date tomorrow. And in a Saturday too. You're very smooth, you know that, Izuku? And Zuko's like, hey, you go first. Deku's like, hey, you have to tell her, bro. And he was like, he even stutters while texting. He's like, yeah, I can't wait for that date too, Ochako. And without even noticing, he actually said her first name. I think Ochako's. Yeah, Ochako. He's like, did you just say my first name? And Zuko's like, and Deku's like, no, just let it happen, and just, yeah, I like your first name. Izuku said. And she's like, oh my. She's like, well, thank you, Izuku. She said his first name. Ooh. Izuku's thinking, yeah, what do you feel? He's like, I don't know, this excitement? Yep. Good for you. Well, can't wait for the day tomorrow. You're about to go full on commando on yourself, boy. Not boy, my dude. Good luck. And goodbye. Go sleep. And yeah, and this is where I'm gonna leave it off, guys. Date tomorrow gonna happen. Yep. Hope you guys like this what if. And if you want part 2, ask for it, my friends.